Okay, welcome back to another episode of Colmado Conversations, Colmado Conversations. But today we're actually at a drink. Now there's a difference between a Colmado and a drink. A Colmado is almost like your neighborhood, convenience store. You can get food, platinos, everything. You can get beer and wine there too. But at a drink, it's basically like a bar. It's your neighborhood bar. You can get drinks. You can have a party here. People are always dancing. And today we're at New Jersey Drink here on the border of Ciudad Nuevo and Gasquay. And I'm having a conversation today with Remy. How you doing, Remy?
What's happening? Saludo.
So Remy, I know you live not too far from here. So you frequent this spot.
Yeah, a lot.
Now, what do you like about this drink? Not a Colmado, but a drink.
Well, like I said, I live near here. When I wasn't driving, I would walk over here. I've met the owner before, nice guy. He also owns a smaller drink across the street, New Jersey. Music is always good here. Usually, on the weekends, it's got a good crowd. It's across from Parque Justos, which is always really nice. You can always a good view, families and kids over there, hanging out. Usually the weather permitting, because we're right by the ocean, so usually there's a light little breeze blowing through here. So it's a nice area, very, I would say calm. We're up the street from the Palace of Justice, so the people that you usually see here during the weekdays are usually a lot of lawyers, judges, secretary, more of a professional level of people in this area.
And that's what's so great about this place. As Remy said, we're close to hospitals, government offices. So this is your after-hour spot. I don't know if they have happy hour, but a lot of working professionals come here, and especially on Thursday, Fridays, this place is packed. We're close to the Malecon, so you get a mixture of locals and some foreigners here too. And as I always say, if you really want to get to know the culture, come to a Colmado or a drink like this, and you'll get to see, regular Dominicans, not the super ultra rich, they wouldn't be here, or not even the poor people. You see them walk by. But here you get to see a nice cross section of Dominicans, and you can start off a conversation. Yeah. Would you say so?
Oh yeah, people are very, very, very friendly, very friendly. It's easy. Getting across the language barrier, but you will find a lot of people, I said, because they are professionals, you'll run into quite a few people who actually know how to speak English, or or
a little bit English. They will understand you. Yeah,
they can understand you. Yeah.
And what's also great about this drink, as I said, people dance here. Down the street is a pizza place and other little food stands, so you can get food, come back here and have something to eat, have something to drink. As I said, I've been here where they've had, birthday parties or somebody had a promotion. So it's just a great time here also. And as Remy pointed out, across the street, I'll show that later. There's a nice park that was redone a few years ago. So a lot of families come here. And that's what's kind of great. I think you've noticed this too. The families really come out and enjoy. They bring the kids out.
Oh yeah, on the weekend.
But have you ever really seen violence?
No. That's one thing I'm saying. I've been here, but this park has probably had at least 1,000 or more people, and everybody's very respectful. And that's pretty much in all the parks, local parks, across the street at Plaza Juan Barón, in Colonial Zone, and Parque España and Parque Colón. The families come out. Everybody enjoys themselves. Everybody respects each other. They respect you, respect them, and it's a peaceful time. It's not like in the States. A lot of times you go out somewhere, and next thing you know, there's a fight breaking out or gunshots. So you never know. You always got to seem to be on your guard. But here, it's very, very relaxing. Very relaxing.
Yeah, it still astonishes me how you can have a mixture of liquor, a bunch of people who may come from different parts of the city, but everybody just gets along here. Yeah. It's this commonality, I guess, but it's like when we're out and we're having fun, somebody may offer you a drink, like, hey, come have a drink. So this is one of the things that makes living in the Dominican Republic and Santo Domingo great, is that you never know who you're going to meet. You know, you got your good people, you have your bad people, but mostly everybody, when they're out, they're just out having fun.
A lot of people ask me, why did you pick Santo Domingo? And being from New York, I find it a lot like New York. If you're in Santo Domingo and you're bored, it's your fault, because there's virtually anything and everything to do here. There's always something going on. Now, I've stayed in Santiago, I stayed in Puerto Plata. For me, they're nice places to visit, but after a couple of days, I get bored because there really isn't much to do. I'm not a big, like, going to loud club discos. I like more intimate locations. So in those places up there, you don't really have that. And you don't have the social aspect that you do here in Santo Domingo. Any given weekend, if I feel I want to get up and go to the mall, or you go to the movie theater, we go bowling, you go roller skating. You know, if you feel like you want to go to the beach, no longer about 30 minutes from the public beach. There's like I said, parks, museums. If you look at the scheduled events, pretty much mostly a lot in the summer going on to November, there's a lot of cultural events going on. As we met a couple inside this morning, they had a 5K marathon here on the Malecon. So that probably had probably several hundred people in that. On the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays in the Zona Colonial, the Bureau of Tourism usually has events in Parque España. It might be a concert, sometimes it's exhibitions. Went there one time where they had a motorcycle rally, and people with all kinds of customized motorcycles came. There was people came from the Latin American Motorcycle Club that came from Puerto Rico, came over on the ferry. And that was a really good event. I've been there like 2 years ago. They had an Asian event where all the Asian restaurants and markets in the area came there and they were selling their wares. Like I said, there's always events. There's always something to do here. And if you don't feel like doing anything and you just want to go for a walk, in the area I'm in here, majority of Santo Domingo is very calm, and you know, and you don't have to fear for violence. Now, granted, like anywhere else, you got bad areas. You got areas that you don't want to go into, you know? So you just use your common sense. I don't do anything here any differently than I do back home. I don't walk around flashing a big wad of cash, wearing a lot of jewelry. You know, it's just use your head, common sense. But other than that, it's a very pleasant place to live. Economics, top of my list. If I was in New York and I'm on a pension now, I'd still be working to subsidize my pension here. I live very comfortably on not even, I'd say about a quarter of my pension monthly that I send down, and I live very comfortably. But like I said, I'm single, no family. But still, a family of four can still live comfortably within their means on $25,000 to $3,000 a month, easily. So
I agree.
yeah, so it's nice.
Everything he said, all the different venues. What's great about Santo Domingo, you have multiple venues, not just one bowling alley or one movie theater or whatever. No, all throughout the city. And the city is really huge. When you start going to the north side, the west side, there's a lot to do here. So we're going to wrap this up. Is there any advice you would tell somebody who's looking to move here or spend an extended period of time?
If you're looking to move here, don't ask questions. Don't ask other people on advice, because everybody has different flavors and tastes. There's only one way to know if this fits you, is to be here. Come here, experience the island, spend extended periods of time, go to different locations, find what's right and what fits you. Because what's good for me might not be good for you. It's plain and simple. Learn the culture, learn other than the culture, there's different aspects of living here that are much different than
Nuances,
the States that you have to get used to. I mean, the driving here, the driving here is horrendous. But once you get used to it and you you change your methods. I've been driving here now for like over 2 years, and I've melded into a different way of driving. You know, I mean, unfortunately, it's not the best kind of driving, but it's what you have to do to fit in here. Like I said, if what you're looking for, if you're looking for a city atmosphere, Santo Domingo is the place for you. If you're looking for a slower, more campo countryside atmosphere, Puerto Plata, Santiago, Rio San Juan, San Francisco, those areas are slower, more countryside, countryish, but they're great places, beautiful places. Like I said, you got to be here to find out what fits you.
That's great advice. And Santo Domingo, not just Santo Domingo, but the Dominican Republic tourism's tagline is the DR has something for everyone. I mean, has everything, and it does. This place has something for everyone. So find out, but be true to yourself. What do you really like? Come here and check it out. All right, hopefully you found some information that's going to be helpful for you. If you got any comments about, you didn't agree or disagree with it, please leave a comment below. Always remember to like and subscribe to
WDRC in Santo Domingo.
Ya Tu Sabe.